Hey, and welcome back. My name is James Henderson. It's February 7th, 2018. And welcome back once again. My name is James Henderson, coming to you live from where else? From AlardaBitcoin.com, the place where it all got started. That's right, the high frequency trading program is still underway. Life is looking good today. Why is that? Well, the stock's up. All the tethers up. About 80% of the or 90% of the Ethereum market up, and about 70% of the Bitcoin market is up today. So it was just a matter of some news coming out through Congress and through Singapore and some other countries. So we know that crypto is here to stay. The banks haven't really given a hard line evidence of saying that cryptocurrency is going to take down the world, and so let's go on with the state of crypto. All right. So we know that the market at the time of this writing was sitting around $7,950. It's now 8,100 bucks, which is pretty good. So America has been representing about 35% of the trades, while Japan is also representing about 39% of the trades. So once again, like I've said in the past, Japan is beating us on the trades because they're actually seeing the improvements in technologies, and they're riding what is known to be the next generation of the banking system, and also what's going to be happening to in their envision of the blockchain. There's a lot of great stuff going on in Austin, Texas, where I was at, and looking over and talking to people who are into the crypto market and also the blockchain market. So it's just a matter of now we're just trying to figure out what Congress is doing and the rules and regulations, because I mean, think about it. Most of the people who are in this space are computer geeks. We're building the technology and what we believe, and so the nerds are taking over. We're not like the bankers. We're not like the investors. We're not in it to see the use cases of the 1940s and 50s. We're in it in the 2020s now. So with that said, we know the SEC wants the government to regulate ICO and cryptocurrencies. Well, the SEC has been doing that. This is nothing new. Testifying before members of the Senate Banking, Housing, and Urban Affairs committees on Tuesday morning, Securities and Exchange Commission Chairman Jay Clapton stated that cryptocurrency market in the U.S. requires a coordination regulation scheme, and that the feds may need more power to endorse these rules. That's a small issue that I have. So he's basically stating that he states that he's not happy that the people are conducting ICOs when they should know that they should follow the private placement rules. No, they don't. They do not know. Like I said, it is the geeks that are taking over in 2020, not the people who've been educated in the finance district. All right. So he said he wants to go back to separating the ICOs and cryptocurrencies. ICOs are security offerings, and we should regulate them like we do regular security offerings. So the cryptocurrencies he's okay with. Therefore, the market's doing great. However, though, it's the ICOs that he's worried about because they're raising funds just like an IPO. And him coming out saying that we should know, no, we do not. Like I said, we're cryptologists, we're computer scientists, we're not banking financial regulators. The banking people that when I called up, said, did you learn this in college? And they said, yes. Well, we didn't touch it in computer science. So I blame the computer science department. No, I don't. University of Houston is an awesome computer science department, and the thing is, there with the rules and regulations of the market and the technology and the data and the David-driven rules that the Senate puts on us, we don't have a clue. I can guarantee you 100% of the tech geeks are breaking one law or the other. Do they know about it? No. You know, we're not into it. We see it in vision. We work in the virtual world from a programming standpoint, and so we're seeing a lot of really cool things that we're envisioning that could make the world better. Now, are we breaking the law? Yes, probably. Who knows? You know, I can guarantee that I probably broke about 20 laws when I was regulating I was working in the financial and oil district. Did I know about them? No. That's the reason why you had the lawyers on top of us looking at our code and saying it's either pass or won't pass. But the funny thing about that is most of the lawyers that were sitting on top of me, they just say, well, does the program work or doesn't it? It's like, yes or no. If it's yes, then it's like, okay, yeah, we'll deal with if something breaks and we get sued, we'll deal with it later. So, quite a storm outside there today. So, all right. All right, so here's Coinbase. Coinbase is back on the news. Why are they on the news? They're always in the news. If Coinbase fails, we're all screwed. So, once again, Coinbase is adding Segwit support. Like I said, Coinbase is not failing. Coinbase, yes, you're right. I said if, listen to me, folks, if Coinbase fails, we're all screwed. Coinbase is not failing, trust me. So Coinbase has announced that it's going to be adding the Segwit support to its Bitcoin wallet. Means much faster and a much anticipation and long overdue move will go some way towards reducing transaction fees for the users of Coinbase and GDAX. Aha! I knew there was a rhyme or rhyme to this of them picking up one of the new exchanges. So here's the deal: Coinbase has come in for repeated criticism over the ineffective ways it handles Bitcoin transactions. I've read the white paper, folks. Yes, does it take a lot longer for the money to be transferred from U.S. dollars to Bitcoin? Yes. Are people upset about it? Yes. But they're more interested in the security of the information than scheming people out of $1 million instead of losing it. All right. So that's the information I got from the information that I received. It's public information, folks. So I read things different. A lot of other people see. So, anyways, so basically, their engineering team. It is stated that their engineering team has begun the final testing of the Segwit for Bitcoin on Coinbase, and Segwit is compatible with Bitcoin Send and Receive and will be available for customers in the next few weeks. Now we're talking instant transactions here, folks. We're all right. So, like I said in the past videos, in order for Bitcoin to be a financial institute that takes over Visa, we need to do as many calculations as Visa, or if not more. This is one step closer for us to do it, all right? I'm all for it. All right, so Venezuela is back in the news. So why do I keep an eye tab on what's going on with Venezuela? Well, that's because Venezuela is broke. I mean, it's just dead broke. All right? So with that being said, they're constantly inviting OPEC countries, to join them on the develop a petro, which is their cryptocurrency coin based on their oil. Here's the deal, man. No one's talking to them. All right, the whole OPEC countries is now in a state to saying you screwed us in the past. That's the reason why we don't want to deal with you. So, like I said, Venezuela is doing everything it can, trying to bring money in, and they're trying to pull money in through the crypto world, thinking it's going to be, greater than sliced bread. However, though, folks, realize that the billions of dollars that they raised in their bonds, they cannot pay back. Their oil, which no one wants to deal with, they are not making any money off of it. They screwed Exxon and Shell for building plants and then taking over their platforms. People are starving in the streets. It is more profitable to sell pair of jeans than it is food because it's a communist state. Socialism does not work. All right? So this is I'm advising that this is probably as bad as the whole BitConnect thing, which it's a lot more YouTube videos showed up on my YouTube account saying everyone's going nuts. All the layouts are starting to happen of people actually realizing that they lost a lot of money, a lot of life savings to it. Once again, Ponzi schemes are bad. People are saying to go. Hold on here with the Venezuela thing. So sidetrack. Yes. Are there Ponzi schemes that are built on top of Bitcoin? Yes. Are people saying Bitcoin's a Ponzi scheme? Yes. But you got to realize there are Ponzi schemes on top of Bitcoin. The Bitcoin is the cryptocurrency that's ran on by stable blockchain technology. So for everyone who's new in the blockchain or new in this world, you got to separate yourself from the technology is solid. And yes, there are Ponzi schemes that are running on top of it. It's just like the internet back in 99 to 2001. All right? So that's my state right there. Now going back to the Venezuela thing, I wouldn't recommend it, folks. I don't think you're not gonna get your money out of it. So, all right. If y'all heard the flash, then I told you there's a storm happening. Bitcoin is up 19.11% at 7,950 at the time of the writing. Yes, it's up 8,113 bucks as we've been talking. Then we got Ether is up 4.12% against the Bitcoin. Bitcoin Cash is down 5.67% against the Bitcoin. Ripple is down 1.03% against the Bitcoin. Zcash is down 2.8% against the Bitcoin. Litecoin is up 25.13% against the Bitcoin. Dash is up 4.76% against the Bitcoin, while IOTA is up 6.84% against the Bitcoin. Ether Classic is up 3.52% against the Bitcoin. Monero is up 24.69% against the dollar, which is equivalent to 5.37% against the Bitcoin. NEO is up 21.61% for the day against the Bitcoin, and Waves and Stratus are both up past around 5% against the Bitcoin. So, with that being said, we have a lot of awesome stuff that's coming out in the news. We know that the rules and regulation has stated that crypto is definitely here to stay. The banks are scared of it, but the technology is solid. So this is definitely going to help us out in the long runs. So now all of a sudden you got the markets changing. The last couple of weeks have just been, dreadful. We're starting to see the hard work that everyone is really starting to pay off on. So with that being said, folks, we have got an awesome ride for y'all here today. Listen, stay safe, folks, out there in the market. Yes, there's a lot of scams, and once again, if you don't understand it, you don't understand how it works, keep asking questions. Eventually, the liars are going to lie to you, and you're going to realize that you need to walk away. So that's the issue there. A lot of Bitcoin is still going strong. As far as news, Australian banks are allowing customers to buy cryptocurrencies. For a while there, it was just a, it's a credit cards. Once again, what happened with the credit cards? The credit cards, okay, you got to think. I'm 43 years old, folks. You've got to realize that a lot of people lost a lot of money and went bankrupt when they started injecting their credit card into the stock market. All right. So what happened to the stock market? It crashed. Guess what? People had a lot of debt now, and they couldn't pay back because what they invested in is worth now zero. So with that being said, credit cards saw the writing on the walls. I mean, they saw it 20 years ago, and they saw it 10 years ago. So they've seen this several times, and so they said, okay, we just got to stop this because we lost a lot of money there. And so as a corporation, the credit card said, we're going to stop this because we lost money in the past. We don't want to lose money again. So, but the banks themselves, if you got the money, they're going to allow you to buy cryptocurrencies. So that's all I've got, folks. We know that life is pretty good. I'm getting 1 new subscriber a week. Hey, and of course, the Bitcoin market is really hopping. So let's see what's going on with Neo. Buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell. 106. All right. Yeah, I created a new rule, and I'm testing it out. Just trying to make more money. You know, if you buy and sell enough altcoins in different directions, and you do it 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, you actually make money. Oh. Let's see. All right. Well, anyways, I'm out of here, folks. I've got a lot of programming to do. I've got a dog that has her legs crossed, and that's it. See, what do we got here? NFL superstar likes to talk about Bitcoin. Ooh. The world central banker to central banks. Bitcoin is a bubble, Ponzi scheme, disaster. Once again. Okay, I stated out this on my last couple minutes. Like I said, there are Ponzi schemes that are built on top of Bitcoin. But Bitcoin's not a Ponzi scheme. And of course, unfortunately, I actually know one of these guys. They literally bought a couple tens of thousands of Bitcoin when it's less than around $1. Yeah. All right. Well, folks, I'm out of here. So Bitcoin looks like it's doing well. The industry is really helping out, and thanks to y'all. Like I said, folks, stay safe out there, because the industry is can't work without y'all. So, one of the questions was yesterday that if what would it take for Bitcoin to actually disappear? And I told them you'd have to turn off the internet and every single miner out there. So as long as there wasn't a person interested in buying a Bitcoin, and all the miners out there would have to turn off their machines, and the internet would have to shut down in order for the blockchain to cease, then Bitcoin would go away. So if you're wanting to know the facts about Bitcoin, that's it. So, all right, folks, I'm out of here. I've got a long day of programming, so I wish y'all an awesome day, and you have a terrific day of trading. Hey, stay safe and stay profitable, my friends. All right.